Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a privilege and an honor to be here today. As you saw by the first slide, I am not David Newhook. My name is Dan Barrie, and I'm the Supply Chain Superintendent with Greenstone. David was unable to attend, disappointed that he couldn't attend, but unable to attend today, so I have the privilege of doing this for him. The first thing I would like to do is we would like to begin by acknowledging the land on which we operate is Treaty 9 territory and is the traditional territories of AZA, Arrowland First Nation, Gimugaming First Nation, Long Lake 58 First Nation, and the home to the citizens of the Métis Nation of Ontario. The cautionary notes, I'm not going to read, but we can spend the next 10 minutes while you do read them, if you like, or we'll just move on. We have an agenda here. I'm going to do a quick project overview. We're going to discuss our health, safety, environment, Indigenous and community relations, an operations update, the discussion on sustaining capital projects, and employment opportunities with Greenstone. The first slide we're showing here is where we see ourselves positioned as we ramp things up for production. The next slide is the extremely exciting slide. We will be the cornerstone asset of Equinox Gold. We're estimating per year about 400,000 ounces of gold with a mine life of 14 plus years and a grade of about 1.27. So our commercial production ramp up, we're looking at expect around Q3 of 2024. First gold pour was April, well, first ore introduced into the HGPR was April 6th. First gold was May 22nd. So far to date, produced in May 2625, June 13,625, and in July 19,750 ounces. Our average throughput exceeded 60% of design capacity in August, so we're moving forward. It was exciting. We had our grand opening events, which included a public open house and an initiative that was taken on, and it was wonderful for the community. We called it the Ride for Greenstone. That ride was 3,634 kilometers from Vancouver to Geraldton by bicycle. There was fundraising events that included over 8,000 people, 4 countries, 7 charities. For the Geraldton District Hospital, the initiative raised 1.327 and a little bit of change, and we are some sort of proud of that. But the other part to that is there was an additional $300,000 raised for charities in the USA and Brazil that will be going to various schools and charitable organizations in those locations as well. So for those in the room that are our partners and anyone that made donations, again, thank you. August the 29th, we had the next day's activities, which was our mine opening ceremony, attended by community, our Indigenous partners, and employees and the like.
This is a very important day in the history of mining in Ontario. We celebrate development. We see what it means to the Indigenous communities to participate fully in development, because we have what it takes. This is our time to secure the future through the mining of critical minerals.
We've come to this day with a lot of success. You know, it takes forming good relationships, you know, to make all of these things happen. This is the way to move forward. We have to move forward together. And I'm really, really grateful. My heart is just swelling with pride at this time.
There was nothing on this ground when I first started delivering material in here, and now look at it. It's quite achievement for each and every one of us, including like all the First Nations and the gold mine and the people of Greenstone. Greenstone has brought nothing but good for our people.
The opportunities that we have, younger people can come to work. It's exciting times.
This is truly a milestone in all of our histories. Thanks to Equinox is one of the main reasons why we're here today. They came in and did what was needed to be done to get us all here today.
This is going to be a great project, a support for all of us so we can make all of our communities better. And I want to thank Equinox Gold and Greenstone Mine for $1.3 million raised for the Geraldton District Hospital. Thank you.
I'm alive with excitement and enthusiasm, because I believe that what I'm seeing here today and the relationships that have been built over a very long journey are really an example for the rest of Canada.
This kind of a huge new mine is you know, it's something that takes a huge team. The Greenstone Mine is going to be the cornerstone. Thanks to all for making it happen.
I've spent most of my career looking for mining assets, quality mining assets, really around the world. Great deposit, great infrastructure, community support, government support. That is a very rare set of circumstances for a mine. I mean, that's like a mining hat trick. Today really is a celebration of what everyone here has accomplished here at Greenstone, so thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to watch those. Again, it was a proud time for us in our operation. So next, I'd like to have a discussion about our health, safety, and environment. Our health and safety has had a strong record since construction. 6.5 million workforce hours worked with one lost time injury. Total recordable incident frequency rate, TRIFR, of 0 over the operations for the past 12 months. The significant focus on building a strong safety culture with the GGM team and our contractors. Environment. Independent Tailings Review Board in place since 2017 to provide oversight for design, construction, and management of our tailings management facility. Permit amendments have been submitted as needed, and surface water, groundwater, and air monitoring are ongoing and will continue. Our Indigenous and community relations. Our Indigenous relations, more than $180 million, or 20% of the project's contracted value in joint venture agreements with Indigenous partners during construction phase. Certain services and logistical joint ventures expected to continue into the operational phase. Conongamus Investment Corporation, KIC, a partnership between the 4 First Nations, is pursuing an opportunity for partnership involvement with a new Ontario Provincial Police Station, the potential to build a 10 megawatt solar energy plant, and other ventures. We've created an implementation committee and environmental advisory subcommittee meetings are held regularly. Site tours held on a regular basis focusing on points of interest identified by the communities. From a community relations standpoint, Community Sustainability Committee established August of 2022, and that will continue during the life of the mine. Donations and sponsorships for local events, online doing online applications. Quarterly community events including site tours. Project update presentations and community benefits. On the community benefits side, money is flowing directly into the local economy for supported services purchased from local and regional workforce. The economic spin-off to that is over the current life of mine is right around the neighborhood of about $500 million. This is a latest aerial photo of our mine site with the different areas laid out and shown on it. It's almost a mirror image of the way we projected all the way through the project of what the layout would look like. Plant commissioning. Construction is completed. Hot commissioning has also been completed, and we're underway ramping up to commercial production. We completed that first pour May 22nd of 1,800 ounces, and commercial production we're expecting around the end of Q3. On the mining front, mining rate will increase over the next few months with additional trucks and shovels put into service. We're continuing to transport clean waste material to our tailings management facility for the dam raise. And as part of the ongoing pit development, the mine is transporting historical tailings to the tailings management facility and treating soils from historical mining operations. So we're doing our social responsibility part, and we're cleaning up the historical issues that are there as well. There's a chart there showing the list of equipment. I won't run through it, but it was a big milestone. We've now reached 25 trucks and 4 shovels to give you an idea of how much activity there is currently ongoing. On the sustaining capital project front, 2024 sustaining projects, the next TMF dam lift is in progress and getting close to completion. A new Hydro 1 transmission station construction is underway and continuing. We are bringing in a 7th genset for our natural gas powered power plant, and it is in transit to site in the next week or two. So that will give us a total of, and it's not on there for detail, but it's going to give us ample operating power for our facility. The Ontario Provincial Police Station relocation continues with the detailed engineering being the current portion now. And we're also upgrading our operations construction camp and adding an additional 5 wings, decommissioning a couple of the older ones, and we're making it a better community for our employee community. '21 workforce needs. The reason we attend and we participate in programs like Glenn has put on is we are still needing people. There's a resource that is hard to come by, and I'm sure others in this room will put their hands up and say absolutely. But there's a list of the opportunities that we have at Geraldton right at the moment. And again, we encourage everyone to go to our website and apply. So that concludes the presentation for today. On behalf of David Newhook and the entire GGM team, my sincerest thanks for having us here today, Glenn. Thank you.